Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have, I think, a really awesome reading. It's already making me kind of like giggly. It definitely feels like good news for somebody who has, I think, had it a little bit difficult in terms of specifically money and career, but also just dealing with, I think, a little bit of like a hater problem. Like, am I talking to Taylor Swift right now? We have somebody who doesn't even know how fantastic they are. Like, I feel like you're confident, but there are just certain issues you've had that have made it difficult for you to truly appreciate like how awesome you are. We've got the Six of Wands, which is all about success and recognition. Oftentimes, this is like public recognition, right? Hi there, Nancy. Happy Friday. And I feel like there are people who support you that you don't even realize support you. So, like, you have a fan base or you have people that are rooting for you, and I don't know that you know it because the High Priestess is in the reverse. So, it's like this is hidden from you or it's a surprise for you. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this card is all about like eyes being on you, people seeing you in your splendor, but also it's about finances. It's about somebody being self sustaining, able to take care of themselves, right? We also have intuition being demonstrated here with the bird that she's talking to. So there is insight here. You have intuition, but I feel like sometimes you're a little bit blind about yourself. The other thing is the song Bilingue by Snow the Product is like murdering my brain right now. Like I can't stop thinking about it. First of all, biggest crush ever on Snow the Product. I think she's adorable. Um, love like pretty much all of her music. She makes me laugh all the time. But the first couple of lines from that song is specifically what was going over and over again in my head, which is I really cannot wrap my head around the fact that it's taken me this long to finally realize I'm fantastic. And don't hate me for not rapping. I can't rap, okay? It's just like not one of my gifts. She can. So you're about to realize just how fantastic you really are, or how fantastic other people think you are. So let's call in spirit. A little bit of wind chime time, just a little bit. I wish I could like actually play songs for you guys and not get in trouble for that, because if you haven't listened to that song, it makes me giggle all day. All right, let's get some additional insight for you, shall we? This is the Energy Oracle, and there are definitely a few cards in here that speak to somebody getting in a better financial situation, but also being happier. And here's what we have right out the gate. Oh my gosh, should I say, hope you're having a wonderful day? I hope I said that. If I didn't, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Door to personal healing and happiness. You've been working. Maybe this is why it's hard for you to have a good grasp on, how people view you or how well you're doing. It's kind of like when people, this is a horrible example, but if you've ever watched the show Alone, there are several examples of people not realizing how much weight they had lost. I mean, they're in the middle of like the Arctic, so it makes sense that they're not like checking themselves out in a mirror every day. But it's like, oh, I didn't realize that I had like lost that much weight from not eating for a week at a time. Like this is like a wake up call for you. Like, hey, I don't know if you knew it, but there's like a giant rainbow outside your door and everybody thinks you're awesome. So just a little heads up that you're awesome. Probably say that like 5 more times. So get used to it. You guys, see? You have money coming in. You're about to get something you don't even expect as far as a windfall. Some of you may be getting an inheritance. Some of you may be making big money in the stock market. Some of you may make more money off of like a home sale than you were expecting. There's something here that's going to like make the jaw drop, right? And we love to hear it. All right, let's before we dive into some more tarot, let's get the situations deck out, because just like the energy oracle, there are some cards in here that would indicate money, 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 money. If no one makes fun of me for doing that, I will be disappointed. Hello there, Tiana. Good morning. It's about time, right? Yeah, I think we all want to hit that money button. Like, money, give me money. So we have Ascension. I told you, you've been doing some work here, right? And synchronicities. You will be seeing signs that kind of confirm this reading for you if it's for you, right? Like, you may have been a little bit High Priestess in the reverse, not necessarily seeing what's going on, but you definitely know you've been doing the work. You have been doing the work, right? Yeah, right, Tiana. Tiana, you're making me think about the fact that I haven't sung or like done my little skit for the card, the whip and the Lenormand. So maybe we have that at some point today too. Hi there, Ivan. How are you doing? Intervention in the reverse. So this is not like you find some strapping romantic interest who's like got a ton of money and then you're like, I'm in the money. No. This is you. You make money. You do something that goes well. Like, maybe you have a clothing line that hasn't taken off and then it like goes viral on Instagram or something, like if you have felt in recent months that you needed financial support, you're no longer going to need that. You're not going to have to ask anybody for help. You're not going to need to borrow any money. You're not going to need to make any payment plans. This is you taking care of you, which was already kind of called out with the Nine of Pentacles. And people are going to be like, you look good. It's a really nice reading. See? Oh my God, this is too beautiful. This is validating the fact you don't get it yet. You don't fully realize how awesome you are. And this magnetic card means there are people that are being drawn to you and you may not even know it. People who may be checking out your social media all the time, trying to figure out what are you doing or who are you doing? All right, we got to grab the Lenormand, right? Just in case the whip card comes out. Not because I think it's going to come out. Like, there's nothing here that says you deserve some punishment. Just to clarify. Oh. Was ist das? That's German. I don't know very much, so don't ask for more. The only other thing I think I know, well, like a couple of phrases, but probably my favorite is "Das ist verboten," that's forbidden. It's a fun word. We have The Ring, ladies and gentlemen, not the movie. Don't, freak out. But it's coming out alongside the Mountain, which is further confirmation that you don't know something. There's something here that's going to surprise you. A ring. I gotta say, you guys, for some of you, this is a gift from someone that you're not expecting to hear from. And it doesn't have to be romantic. I'm not necessarily saying that this is like a romantic ring, which is really weird. Normally my first thought is, oh, who's getting married? Invite me. This is more like a representation of your fortune, your luck, your accomplishment. Some of you, this is romantic, but not everyone. For some of you, this is like, that scene in Sex and the City where Samantha finds this like beautiful flower ring and she wants to buy it for herself. This is like, that thing that I always wanted to buy in the window, I bought it for myself. I didn't need anyone else to buy it for me, All right, we have the Bear. And the Fox. More sneakiness, more surprises, more like bet you didn't know kind of vibe. We also have 15 and 14. So I feel like that in particular is telling me this is something that's going to happen soon. This is not like, guess what's going to happen next year, you guys. No, this is like near future. You've been so strong. You've gone through some really difficult things. And I feel like even when it's been a tough choice, you've done the right thing. So you might not take somebody seriously at first. You might feel like whatever they're saying is just like complete BS. Like, I did not win the lottery. What are you talking about? Oh my God, I won the lottery. Like, you may not believe it at first, but there is something here about you being committed, dedicated. You have stuck it out in a difficult situation, even when it was likely just you, right? All right, let's get into the tarot. I'm going to go with the Bianco Nero. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse alongside the King of Swords in the reverse. Some of you may feel like things have been unfair with regards to money, like somebody cursed you or somebody went out of their way to try to make things difficult for you. Somebody may have gone back on their word if they were, saying they'd split something with you or they'd pay you back. There's something here that made you feel like you couldn't change your own circumstances because somebody lied to you. Somebody didn't give you the whole story, like you went to rent a U-Haul truck to get the rest of your shit from Minnesota, and then they charged you some lame, like you drove further than we thought you would, fee after you return the car or the truck, like sparkling clean, might I add. I'm not salty. Like there's something here where you're like, really? You can't just like be honorable? But you dealt with it anyways. You kept moving forward, even though it might have been pretty difficult, right? And now whoever this person is that wished ill upon you or made things more difficult for you, they're going to realize how dumb it was for them to not take action when they should have, to not apologize when they should have, to not even communicate. Like, this is somebody shooting themselves in their own foot, because I would put money on the fact that this person is going to eventually hear you're doing better financially and they're going to come around. They're going to be like, hey, so sorry I didn't talk to you when I owed you money or when, shit hit the fan, whatever happened. But like, I'm just curious if I can loan some money or borrow some money. And you're going to be like, cute, super cute. No. Like, get out of here with that crazy shit. There's no way, Hi there, Rob. How are you doing? Let's see what else we have for you guys. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse. Everything is changing. Somebody didn't want this to change for you. Somebody wanted you to be stuck and not feeling like you could navigate a change in your life. For some of you, this is a really difficult breakup where somebody decided they would just like take everything that you both owned, right? Like, all the furniture's mine, sorry, bye. There was an attempt to be a little bit selfish, be a little bit like, I'm going to leave you worse off, Somebody wanted you to struggle. But what they see, it's like they didn't want you to be able to feel confident in a new job interview or in a conversation with a new love interest. They wanted you to feel like crap about yourself. And what they ended up doing is just like maybe delaying what was meant for you all along. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like the majority of you are still dealing with something you're trying to correct, something you're trying to pay off, something you're trying to work out, you know? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm trying not to get irritated with this person because I try real hard not to like judge anyone on this shit, but this person literally wanted to leave you without any money or leave you worse off financially so that you would have to come crawling back to them and ask for money. Some choice words going through my head right now. I really do not like this kind of energy. This is somebody who thought they could make you settle for less, teach you a lesson, you know, like this is just kind of like gross to me. The Lovers. If anything, this person has only made it that much more likely that you see through who they are, that you would never make a choice to choose someone like them again. Like, not all of you, some of you may be convinced to go back to this person, but I think the majority of you are like it sucked. I don't really care for how you treated me, but thank you for showing me exactly who you are so I didn't have to question it anymore. Like, my intuition was right. Whatever it is, right? King of Pentacles in the reverse. They wanted you to suffer financially. They're not going to get the last laugh. I mean, we already knew that, right? King of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. This is a huge shift for you, you guys. Because it's like, this King of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely giving me like, money's not where I want it to be. Maybe it's the worst it's ever been. This 10 of Wands in the middle is somebody who's carrying all of that weight on their shoulder, where maybe there should be somebody else that they could reasonably count on. But you go from the 10 of Wands, like, woe is me, this sucks, I can't figure everything out, to I'm fine, I got everything I need, my bills are paid, can go shopping, what's up? Something changes drastically here. For some of you, there is a family member that decides to loan you a nice chunk of money. For others of you, you inherit something or some quantity of money that facilitates your life. There's something here about like a night and day change. And it's perfectly lined up with this Tower in the reverse. Somebody really didn't want this to happen for you. They wanted you to be hurting for money for a long time. But you got the 10 of Pentacles here. Their worst nightmare. It's like they wanted you to be codependent on them. But you're the motherfucking Empress. You're like, pfft. No, man, I'm the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress. So when this hits, when this realization of who you are hits you, everything falls into place. You pull in the opportunities like the Queen of Wands in you, but also the Empress is somebody who is often able to make money off of something they create. So this could be somebody who, you know, has their own business, gets paid really well for writing music, choreography, doing hair, you know, whatever it is, you've got something unique about yourself that you know how to do that brings in some money here. All right, let's go with the Marigold Tarot. What else do we have? For some of you, this is somebody that you dated and broke up with twice. King of Wands in the reverse, Strength in the reverse. King of Wands is like, well, he's a warrior, right? Like us. This is somebody who knows how to take charge in a situation or defend what's important to them. And in the reverse, obviously, the opposite, right? Somebody feeling like they can't move forward, they can't make the moves they want. Maybe you got a job offer, but you couldn't justify the distance, the commute, the move, whatever it was. You just felt like hamstrung, like, I can't make these changes, I can't do this. Those words are going to change into, I can do this. Oh my gosh, I do have what it takes to like make this happen for myself. But it all boiled down to your determination to have courage in the face of a difficult situation. I think a lot of you were tested on whether or not you would find a way to make it work and not go back to this person. This person was only an obstacle for you, perhaps even a test. But over time, you saw the truth of the situation. You knew that it wasn't supposed to be that hard. And you knew that you needed to end this situation. You have already started the healing process. This is already, like, you've already gotten some clarity on the situation. I know what went wrong. I know what I can avoid going forward. I know who that person really is. I know what they really did, what they really said. I know what I deserve. These are all things that would have registered at some point. Chariot in the reverse. I know that things are difficult for me because somebody tried to make it difficult for me. And if you loved me, you wouldn't do that to me. That's beautiful. So remember, we had the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now we have the King of Pentacles in the upright and the Three of Wands in the reverse, which is like you surprising the pants off of somebody who is pretty certain that you would never make anything of yourself. You would never be able, like, you'd have to find somebody to be codependent upon. Nope. You're going to surprise probably even more than this person. You're going to be like, yeah, no, I'm doing really well, actually. Got my own business, published a book, whatever it is. People are going to be like, damn, all right, good for you. You're getting your shit together. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You may get some help from somebody who knew what happened or who knew that somebody tried to make things difficult for you. Three of Swords. Some of you may have had some black magic done where if you were always in a like heartbroken state, you wouldn't be able to progress to the next situation, right? You wouldn't be able to find that energy. Oh, thank you, Tiana. Or that like motivation to build something for yourself. You guys, if I could get all of you to believe me on one thing, it would be the absolute best thing for you to do after a difficult romantic situation that ends is pour all of your fucking energy into yourself. What can I do to be a better version of myself? What do I need to heal from? What do I need to work on? What do I need to let go of? What isn't helping me build a better life for myself, right? Hey there, Mountain Girl. Hello, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? Yeah, so I feel feel like you've already started to do that, or you're planning it. There's something here that you've already set in place or set in motion, and you're starting to feel like you again, right? Like things are letting up on you. We had the Eight of Swords come out, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is to say, this person wanted to keep you trapped. The Eight of Swords is normally illustrated by a female in a red dress with a blindfold in front of eight swords, tied up, can't go anywhere, can't do anything, right? Nope. This person was certain they could keep you trapped, or that you would be stuck in the same place where they left you, presumably because of emotional distress and financial distress. They didn't expect you to figure it out or to have that motivation to change, because they don't know how fantastic you are. Knight of Wands in the reverse. They also didn't have the ability to really do justice to what they were trying to do. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This feels to me like something they forgot about you. They made assumptions that you wouldn't be able to recover from the situation, but it was like kind of like wishful thinking, you know, like maybe you'd already told them about a situation where you bounced back after a difficult situation, and they underestimated your ability to do that in this situation. Bad planning. They wanted to keep you stuck, but it's like, I'm going to put you in this cage and I'm going to forget to lock it. And you're just like, okay, I opened the door and I'm out now. What? Good trap. You know, like they didn't do justice to their injustice, right? Like they didn't know you well enough, or they didn't use what they know about you in order to actually keep you stuck. You outsmarted them. Queen of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups. Did you play a little bit of a trick on them? I feel like some of you knew your captor better than they did. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean captor like they actually like hid you in a dungeon, but like whoever was trying to keep you stuck underestimated not just you and your ability to move on, but also how well you know them. Like this shit literally might roll back on them. With the Three of Cups, there's either something here where their emotional manipulation is now able to be put on display for everyone. Like, hey guys, by the way, all of this shit that happened to me, yeah, I actually have like screenshots and like proof of it. Just so you know, this person is capable of doing this, right? Like, there's something here where people are interested in knowing what happened, and shit's gonna backfire on this person. Like, I'm sorry, you thought you were going to ruin my life, but you have actually ruined your own. How does that feel? Horrible? Good. You know, like if you're gonna wish that for other people, it's only right that it falls back on you. It's just how I feel, you know? You should be really working on putting positive energy into the atmosphere and into other people, because that's how it comes back to you, right? Hello there, Pusha T. How are you doing today? We have the mature man in the reverse and main female. This person tried to mirror you but couldn't, or tried to be, it's like they saw something in you that they didn't have and they wanted to find a way to like duplicate it or bring that in-house, you know, like I'll get cool points because I'm dating you, or I'll get cool points because now I know how to dress like you, whatever it is, you know. Concern and gift. I'm such a bad person, but I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm on Karma's side, you know, like I'm rooting for her. We got somebody here who is really upset because you have a gift, or because you receive a gift. For some of you, you're making a shitload of money because of something you're good at, right? Something that you've been gifted by the universe. And this person hates it. Like, why does everybody love that person? Oh, they're so butthurt. This is silly. Official person in the reverse. And courtship. See? Oh, God, this is so annoying. I'm trying really hard not to be mean, you guys, but like, this is a person who feels like the only way they can get some sort of recognition, like clout chasing, is by getting with somebody who is popular or talented or, you know, legit, like Snow the product. Oh. Like, there is definitely a pattern here. This is somebody who has done this before, who has felt like they could get attention by dating somebody famous or really talented, right? Like, oh God, I really hope this isn't a Selena Gomez reading. Like, this person is so jealous because they don't have what it takes to be beloved by people. People don't like this person in general, you know? Like, how many of you amazing, fantastic people out there who do have, you know, a je ne sais quoi, like an ability to win over people in a group situation, have dated somebody completely opposite, you know, like you walk into your room and you're like the life of the party, and then they walk into the room and people are like, y'all are together? Like, you're so different. Like, one person clearly loves people and that person does not. Like, they definitely want to be at home doing laundry. I can just see it all over them. You know? All right, let's get a few more from the tarot familiars. This person's definitely going to come and ask you for something. Like, I know we had a bad ending, but like, now that you're famous and rich and stuff, yeah, no. 3 of Cups in the reverse. This is like somebody losing their friend group because they got caught being a turd bucket. I said turd bucket. What's up? We're gonna make it big, you guys. It's gonna be trendy. We have 6 of Pentacles. Because this is what's fair. This person wanted to ruin, like, they wanted to cancel you, right? Like, they wanted you to not have your stuff ready, your success, you know, like they wanted to ruin things for you, but they've only ruined things for themselves. And the 6 of Pentacles is like, that's fair. That's what you tried to have happen to somebody else. It's gonna happen to you. And this, by the way, could also be another indicator that whatever door to value this is, whatever gift this is, could be an inheritance for some of you. But let's just keep in mind that that also applies to the idea that maybe you inherited some skill or trait from your mama, from your dad, you know? Like, there's something here that's special about you and this person can't stand it. Ooh la la. All right, so obviously, no matter how you identify gender-wise, we have you coming out as the King of Pentacles again, and the Queen of Wands, which is such a beautiful combination, you guys. This is like you look so fancy. There's something about you that draws people in. The Queen of Wands is alluring, right? This is somebody who attracts multiple people that are interested, attracts opportunities, success, but also is a leader, right? Like, this is somebody who knows how to get through difficult times. So you may get a collective or a following as a result of your ability to help people move through difficult situations that you've already experienced. But I also feel like there's 2 sides to you, right? Because they're all white fur, but clearly one's a cat and the other 2 are dogs, right? Wolves? Wolves? I think they're wolves. You have an ability to be sweet and precious, caring and kind. And if people mess with you, hi, welcome to the King of Pentacles. I'm a wolf. I will tear you to pieces. If I get blood on my white fur, it's totally cool. It'll wash out, don't worry. Like, you are not somebody to be messed with. And I gotta say, I like it. This whole thing is working for you. And the King of Pentacles, need I say it, this is somebody who knows how to manage their money. This is somebody who's reliable and responsible. So you have this good character and then this really talented side. It's a really good combo in terms of being successful. You've got to be able to manage the thinking, make sure things are positive. Don't let people get to you, like constructive criticism is an important part of anybody's career. There's always something you could work on or something that you can do something better, right? But you don't need to be listening to the haters or the naysayers, right? Five of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands. This reading is like sending me. So we have no need for you to fight. Some of you may need to hear that when people try to, throw you under the bus or drag you into a situation or make nasty comments about you. Hi there, Paul. Hello, Natalie. Don't engage unless you have to. Like, there have definitely been some situations where I know somebody was trying to like poke the bear and like get me to engage because they wanted to like lower my vibration. And I know for a fact that there was some like serious disappointment on their end when I was just like, I'm too busy for you. I don't have time to talk to you. I don't need to deal with your bullshit. Like, walk on, you know? This is you taking the high road, you knowing that you'll be fine. Your success is answer enough. Oh, that's cute. You want to make me feel bad about myself. Is that because you're jealous? Because you see how well I'm doing? Oh, bless your heart. Like, you don't need to respond to the haters. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So there could be some gossiping. There could be some trying to dig up dirt on you, trying to see if there's anything that could cause you to lose what you have gained or what you are working towards. But this Knight of Pentacles in the upright tells me that whatever people throw your way, you're still going to be able to keep moving forward, right? Probably true, Paul. And here we have the Tower and the upright, along with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This change is not something that anybody can fight. This is not like your destiny is destined for you, like if you're doing the work, there's nobody who can stop this. The Tower, when it falls, it's gonna fall. That's just how it is. And the Nine of Wands in the reverse tells me that somebody's going to eventually have to give up. They're not going to be able to impact you the way that they think. But I will tell you this, I think it takes them a little bit too long to figure this out. In other words, for many of you, this person is going to fight you so hard that it makes it difficult for them to recover. Like, that's how it is sometimes. If you're going to work tirelessly trying to get somebody to lose what's destined for them, you're going to take a few losses yourself. Again, the most important thing for anybody going through a breakup to do is put your energy back into yourself. Heal. Feel better about yourself. Know your worth. Consider what you can change, what you need to change, what you need to leave behind. If you're doing that, you'll always be protected. We have the Hermit. Somebody here has learned a lot about themselves, probably even sought out a little bit of solitude, and it's helped them see things more clearly. I'm literally saying it's helped them see things more clearly. And what do we have? We have the High Priestess. I love seeing this in the upright because remember at the beginning, it came in the reverse because you don't know just how good you are, because you don't know all of the good stuff you have coming your way, right? But there you are, as the Magician, getting stuff done, fully capable. You have everything that you need. Tell me more about the ring. That's what I want to know about. Okay. Queen of Wands. I think this is symbolic of needing to believe that there are additional soulmates out there for you that you haven't met yet. And yes, it's plural because guess what? You can fall in love with a couple of different kinds of people. You know, like life would be so boring if there was only one person that you could be happy with, right? People are going to change. People are going to not change. People are going to ascend and people are going to descend. You know what I mean? Like this Queen of Wands card is telling me you don't see the possibility ahead of you in terms of romance. Probably not the finances. Maybe you do now. You have surprises coming in that are beautiful, and it's all because you have this Queen of Wands energy all around you. Tell me more about the Empress, please. Some of you are destined to be famous. Some of you already have a following, if I could talk. Damn. Guys, the Emperor came out. Some of you are able to switch back and forth between Emperor energy and Empress energy. And you're a badass. Some of you are very close to God. Like you are blessed. You are one of the favorites because of how you light up other people's lives. There's something really special about you, and you're protected. You gotta stick to your morals. You gotta stick to your standards. Don't edge backwards and, rely on old habits or behaviors. Do whatever you can to stay focused on what you've changed and what you've improved. Because if you do, like, this is a crazy trifecta, you guys. Empress, Emperor, Hierophant. That's somebody who's very powerful. So again, focus on positive thinking because you want to be manifesting, right? Because we do still have this injustice to deal with. But that's why things are about to change for you, because you have gone through something you didn't deserve to go through. Hanged Man, Seven of Swords in the reverse. You are going to find out at some point, this person is going to admit what they did. It may even be in like the heat of a moment, like they're mad at you and they're arguing, or they want to like make you feel bad. If they're trying to make you cry by telling you that they, bought some voodoo doll or they prayed on an altar every night that you wouldn't have any money, I hope you laugh. I hope you chuckle. All of that rolls right back onto you, bruh. I'm gonna go over here. You don't need that crap. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.